What's up, guys? I want to talk about suffering in this video. Before I get into suffering, though, which is the topic, I want to bring up two things. I'm going to link my Facebook below. I have turned my Facebook page into I guess you can say, a business page, a promotion page, to where I want to get my videos out more, my little motivational, inspirational, psychology, uh, speaking of the human mind and God out there more. So I'm going to link that below down here, guys. Please go follow. I would greatly appreciate it. You can also reach out to me and speak to me one-on-one there. Also, I want to say I've helped quite a few people. I have spent quite a bit of time and hours doing this. I've not asked for anything in return. Going forward, though, I'm going to link a Cash App down below. If you feel it in your heart to donate anything at all to me, I would be greatly appreciative. You are by no means obligated to. Uh, Even if it's just if it's $1, $100, it does not matter. I would be appreciative. But again, you're not obligated. I do not expect you to. I put this stuff out there to help people, and I trust that God has my back and God will provide. So I just want to get that out of the way. But this video is about suffering. Suffering is something that I have done a tremendous amount of, and something that I was not a fan of, and still am not a fan of. However, I want to be very honest about this and with this. If it was not for, well, why are you not coming down, brother? There we go. If it was not for suffering, I would not be to the point I'm at now. In fact, suffering is an important part of growing. It's an important part of evolving as a human being in your mind, evolving as and turning into the person you're meant to be, or getting rid of the things that you are not to become who you truly are. So, for an example, you have to suffer to get sick of your own bullshit, honestly. If I would have stayed the same and stayed stuck in my ways, I would continuously be miserable in my own mind, constantly thinking negative thoughts, thinking the world was against me. I would have so much resentment. I would have so much BS going on in my life that it would not even be funny. Now, suffering got me to get sick of my own bullshit. This is the point you need to get to. Again, the goal is not to destroy or kill your ego. The goal is to integrate your shadow, accept and love your ego, forgive it, become the real you, and then unite with your higher self. So, some people need suffering more than others. Some people are still running off ego. They still are playing a weird little mind game with themselves because their mind's all over the place, but think that they are not. Now, that's just part of the process. You got to trust the process. However, I can tell you, it took me getting sick of my own bullshit to be this person, and it took suffering for that to happen. If it was not for the suffering, I would still be putting toxic things into my body, such as cannabis, such as alcohol, such as Adderall, such as cocaine. I would still be looking in all the wrong places for all the wrong things. I would still be chasing money like it was the only thing that mattered. I would still be so far lost in illusion that I would be arguing over nonsensical stuff. And I would be completely and utterly lost. I would still have doubt in myself. I would still have doubt in God. I would still have doubt in reality. So, when it comes to suffering, that is a vital, important, and necessary thing to do with humans. Now, here's the great news. You get to decide how long you suffer. And when you walk away, you get to decide when the BS stops. You get to decide when you want to quit existing and going along with the character. Again, you're in the character. Your ego is in there. I'm not saying that it is not. But you get to decide when the flip switches and you start living your authentic self and your authentic life. You get to decide when you get a mind of your own. However, it does take work and it takes a process. And suffering has a lot to do with it. Now, here's the beautiful thing. Through that suffering comes immense darkness. Immense darkness. But the most beautiful. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing looking over here, it's just I'm clicking through some things. Again, these videos are not pre-scripted. They are not edited. They are straight out the top of my head. Just like that. However, I do have something going on over here. I'm trying to multitask again. I'm trying to build a brand. I feel like I've done the work, and it's time to actually practice what I preach. And I've been wanting to be a public / motivational speaker for a while now, / helping people avoid things that I went through myself. So I'm stepping that up and trying to accomplish that. The beautiful thing is, though, you decide when that ends and when you live life. And the thing that is more fundamental and that is greater than suffering, my friends, is this thing called love. It is love. If you want to ask, what is one thing guaranteed to happen in life? It's suffering. If you want to ask what's on the other side of suffering that makes it worth the while, it is love and light. Again, it is that old saying, you cannot... Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not. This is something I've been saying for years. You cannot make it to heaven without walking through hell. You have to walk through hell to get to heaven. Freedom is not free. It comes with a price. And that price is you getting over your own bullshit. That is you getting over fear. That is you getting over resentment. That is you letting go of the anger. That is you letting go of the past. That is you becoming who you truly are. And I'm just telling you from experience, in these 5 years, there's been times I didn't think I could make it. There's been times that I wanted to give up and quit. There has been times that I thought that I was going insane. However, I'm still here in front of you today, and I'm still telling you that you matter, that you're stronger than you think you are, that God has a plan for you, that God has a plan for this place in general, and you're part of that plan. And I'm still standing here in front of you telling you that love is the ultimate answer for everything. That love wins. So take it from someone who has hit some of the lowest lows you can hit and has experienced some of the highest highs you can experience. I am at a point in my life to where I just got sick of my own bullshit. I'm at a point in my life to where I finally got a mind of my own. I'm at a point in my life to where I have realized that on a grand scale, I am a child and I'm returning to a state of childlike wonder. I'm at a point in my life to where, yes, I have wisdom, yes, I have understanding, and yes, I have realizations. But I can be man enough to come here, look you dead in your eye, and say, hey, I was wrong about a lot of things. I was wrong about a lot of things I came here and talked to you guys about. 1, you are not God. 2, drugs are not the way or the answer. 3, this new age spirituality is a trap. 4, spirituality and religion in general is a trap. 5, family is the most important thing. However, family does not just have to be the family you're born into. Family can be friends. In fact, you will notice, you will consider more people that you've met family than you do your own family. And I'm coming to you and telling you that it's not cool to be counterculture. It's not cool to go against things just to go against them. You need a rebel in you, yes. You need to stand up for injustices. You need to speak up and spread the word that God is love. And God has its hand out for you. Christ with an open heart, willing to guide you. These messages need to be spread. And I'm also telling you the way through is suffering. And I'm also telling you on the other side of that suffering is the life of your dreams. And people do not like that word suffering. I didn't like it at all. But then I really realized what it meant and what was transpiring and what was going on. And basically, I realized what it was doing. It's, again, repetitive. It's making you get rid of your own bullshit. It's making you get sick of your own bullshit. The excuses, the blame game, the... This is not really the definition of insanity, but this lays it out best. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And if you think you're just going to keep on doing the same things over and over and over, and then miraculously something different is going to happen or change for you, and it's going to be better this time, or I'm going to handle it better this time, or whatever, you're going to keep that cycle of hell going. My recommendation is to get your ego to a point where it's teachable. To let go of all the overcomplicated nonsense, because your overinflation of an ego will want to be right. It'll want to use some intellectual arguments. It'll hold on to things. It'll borderline be butthurt. And in some scenarios, bring things up 3 years later after someone has profusely apologized about something, and then get you to project stuff all onto them, even though they got their whole thing from you to begin with. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Suffering is the way. Love is the outcome. I suffered, I learned, I grew, I changed, I accepted, and now I am rooted in this present moment, excited about the future. I am more and more each day I'm becoming the person I know I really am. I'm looking forward more and more to what is to come, to meeting the person of my dreams with a girl. with my children, our bonds growing, with my friends, what we've got planned out over the next few years or the next few months. I'm not trying to rush anything, but by June, I'm hoping some things can go down. So, that's all I'm going to say. But I'm sorry if it seems like I'm distracted again. I'm trying to get these messages out there. I'm trying to build this brand. I've spent 4.5, 5 years getting it ready. I didn't want to do this until I felt like I was ready. Before, I was a little bit overweight. And I'm sitting here thinking, no one's going to take a life coach or a motivational speaker serious if they're a little bit, if they're overweight. Go back and watch my videos. I was overweight. I was like, I didn't feel good about going out and telling people how to live their best life when I was doing drugs. So I cut those out. I didn't feel comfortable going out here and preaching about family and relationships with your children when mine wasn't the way they could have been. I wasn't comfortable talking about healing and psychology and the human mind when, for one, I didn't fully understand my own. For two, I was not fully healed. And for three, I did not have my life in order. And guys, I'm ready. And I hope you stay tuned on this journey, because I'm about to actually really do it. Like, you're talking about public speaking. You're talking about me promoting this stuff on Facebook, on TikTok. You're talking about me actually maybe promoting my videos. I don't know. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm about to reach out to some people for the public speaking. And if you hear that noise, it's some chinchillas, Rick and Morty over there. They getting some exercise in. So, like, sincerely, guys, thank you guys for watching. This channel has taken off, and I don't know how or why. The only thing I have done differently is just come here and be more, I guess, more myself, and quit putting on a mask and trying to be cool or talking a little bit of shit. Like, I've just been myself, and it's taken off. So, God, you don't know how much that means to me, guys. I hope you stick around. I hope I can help you. And again, Facebook link will be below. Please go follow me. If you need me, reach out to me. Cash App will be down below. If you feel it in your heart, please send some money. You're not obligated to. I don't expect you to. I don't know what else to say, but genuinely, thank you guys. Like, thank you.